Barack Obama has utilized his at first top-profile speaking with walking downward as U.S. CEO to get swill at athlete policy and political community neglect for the facts. There are 5 key points of his Nelson Mandela class, done to the planet's print and an auditorium of several 15,000 human beings in southward Africa's major town, Johannesburg. Thou include to trust in facts, told Mr. Obama. Out of facts down there is no base for company operation. If I say thee is a deus, and you say thee is an jumbo, it is departure to be difficult for us to company operate. Mr. Obama told how he could discover overall land in human beings who disagreed in the Paris Consent on Environment Changing, that Donald Trump card wants to drag the US out of, if they had an reason relying on reality. Yet, Mr. Obama added, I can't discover overall land if who says environment changing is not event while nearly all the planet's scientists say it is. If you begin proverb it is an intricate mystification, wherever do we begin? Mr. Trump card has told he thinks environment changing is not event. A time after, Mr. Obama said the auditorium, it utilized to be if you trapped them, political community lie, they told, oh person. Now they fair hold on lie. Barack Obama told aspiration to equity ensures a community can paint on the talents and the power of all of its human beings. Fair see at the France soccer crew, he told to savage cheers, relating to France's Planet Cup win days up. No all of such guys look love calls to me, but they are France, they are France. It is a simple reality how race discrimination yet exists in the US and southward Africa, Mr. Obama told. Barack Obama proposed which several of his supporters will see as no so veiled references to his heir in his speaking honor Nelson Mandela's heritage, protecting more democratic institutions and a complementary clique, and denouncing athlete policy and brazen leaders who duel downward while trapped in put. The ex-CEO as well proposed a product he ever seems to include in prepared delivery, expect. Things may go for a time, but eventually, order makes might, Mr. Obama told. Know the some way about. He's a reef on the Theodore Parker link he often quotes, on the arc of story creature length but bender in the direction judiciary. If Mr. Obama had a communication for the planet, and especially for Americans uncertain on the year their nationality is on, he's how the fight is actual, but the end is a lucky a down there are perhaps more than rather than a few on the leftward, yet, who desire Mr. Obama would offer more than rather than a few speeches and thoroughly formulated statements. In medium-term elections how will define monitoring of convention fair for persons months off, they wish him to move off of the dais and completely accede the struggle. You may as well love, Barack Obama told the planet's elitists were out of concern in the lives of the impoverished. In their industry business relations, law titans of production, are more separate of any nationality country and they dwell lives more than in isolation of common human beings, he told. As a outcome, their decisions to close downward a plant were seen as just a reasonable answer to shareholders' demands. Political community with policy of terror, indignation, saving were growing at a step inconceivable fair a few years back, Barack Obama alerted. Democratic state is dirty, he told, yet the effectiveness of Ansar is a erroneous pledge. It is period for us to halt profitable all of our focus to the planet's capitals, and attention on the planet's local. How is wherever democratic state comes of, he added. Precautionary versus creep neurotism and athlete policy, he done the instance for permissive democratic state, proverb how he believed it proposed the superior next for humanness. I trust in Nelson Mandela's sight for the planet's next, he told, I trust how a planet regulated by such a principles is probable. It can reach more than world and more than collaboration in chase of a overall nice, he added. I trust we include no selection but to go striker. I trust it is relying on difficult testimony. The reality how the planet's largest successful and success societies occur to be such that include largest close approximated the permissive advanced ideally how we say on. Things may go for a time, but, eventually, order makes might, Mr. Obama told. Know the some way about. Hold religious. Hold marcher. Hold house. Hold increase yours vote. Each general has the prospect to redo the planet, Mr. Obama told, and his speaking on a favorable mention. To noisy cheers, he named on youthful human beings auditory to him to get fired upwards. We don't fair requirement one lead, which we ill requirement is how joint ghost, he added. Mandela told youthful human beings are able while caused of earning downward the towers of suppression and increase the banners of liberty, he told. Currently is a nice period to be caused. Barack Obama's speaking was portion of events to mark 100 year with the childbirth of ex-Southward Africa CEO Nelson Mandela, who died in 2013 elderly 95. Both of men were the at first dark presidents of their countries. Mr. Obama has told he was of the innumerable millions who drew inspire of Nelson Mandela's lifetime. Mandela led the struggle versus whites minority group guideline in Southward Africa. He was concluded for 27 year up. He became the nation's at first democratically selected CEO in 1994. With its start in 2003, world leaders utilized the class to say on issues touching Southward Africa, the mainland and the planet.